The U.S. and China are back at the negotiating table. The two nations resumed trade talks this weekend after a 2-month hiatus.
We'll see what happens. We hope that we can make a deal, but it's got to be a fair deal.
The U.S. and China agreed to a temporary truce. President Trump says he will hold off on $300 billion in planned tariffs on imported Chinese goods. And China promised to buy more agricultural products from the U.S.
They didn't solve any of the problems that divide us. They didn't address any of the reasons that the talks collapsed at the end of April.
But Bill Reich with the Center for Strategic and International Studies says the two countries are now starting from scratch, and America's farmers can't afford to wait much longer.
The longer he doesn't fix it, the more nervous they get. Farm bankruptcies are up this year. They've been further hurt by the weather.
American farmers rely on exporting products to China, but the tariffs make things like U.S.-grown soybeans and pork too expensive for those Chinese markets.
They're having trouble sending their products to China after China retaliated against American exports.
And Clark Packard with the R Street Institute says it's only going to get worse until the two countries reach a final deal.
If we don't see sufficient progress within 3 or 4 months, we may be back in a position where the United States is threatening tariffs.
In Washington, I'm Anna Warnicki.